everyone, welcome to my second AI video. First, you need to log in to studio.code.org. You will see the sign in page. If you have an account, you can log in into that account. If you don't have, you have to create an account. For creating an account, you can click the Create an Account button. And after that, you can sign up with Google or put your email and password and then sign up. Now I am going back and signing with my account. After you sign in, you can see my dashboard, course catalog, projects and your profile. This is your profile. You can see all your projects here. And this is my dashboard page. When you scroll down in the dashboard, you can see Dance Party AI Edition. And when you go down and click View More, you can see AI for Oceans. And many more other courses. As of now, we are going to AI for Oceans. We'll see AI for Oceans in detail in this lesson. So first is a video. So let's see what the video is about.
My name is Ale Flores, and I'm a product manager at Alexa.
My name is Dr. Chelsea Haupt
Institute
from
for Artificial
Allen Institute for
Intelligence.
Artificial Intelligence, and I work on an AI-powered academic search engine. All around you, computers are making decisions, and those decisions affect your daily life. When you do an internet search or scroll through your newsfeed, computers decide what you see. Computers can already recognize your face and understand your voice, and soon they'll be driving cars and detecting diseases even better than humans. So how is any of this possible?
You may
have heard about something called AI, or artificial intelligence. True artificial intelligence is decades away. There's a type of AI called machine learning that is here today. It's a type of AI you probably interact with every day without even knowing it.
and it has the opportunity
to help us tackle some of the world's biggest challenges.
Machine learning is how computers recognize patterns and make decisions without being explicitly programmed. What's so exciting is that it's a completely different way to program a computer than what we've ever done before. With machine learning, instead of programming a computer step by step, you can program a computer to learn just like you learn, through trial and error and lots of practice.
Learning comes from experience, and that's true for machine learning too. In this case, experience means lots and lots of data. Machine learning can take in any kind of data, images, video, audio, or text, and begin to recognize patterns in that data. Once it learns to recognize patterns in the data, it can also learn to make predictions based on those patterns, like noticing the difference between an image of a car and an image of a bicycle.
AI and machine learning are playing a bigger and bigger role in society at large and shaping all of our futures. That's why it's so important to learn how it works with some hands-on experience. Remember, AI is like any tool. First you get the knowledge, then you get the power.
So that's about the video. Now let's move on. Click on Continue. Garbage dumped in the water affects marine life. In this activity, you will program or train AI to identify fish or trash. Let's clean up the ocean. Click anywhere on the screen to continue. Let's meet AI. AI does not know if an object is a fish or but it can process images and identify patterns. Program AI use the buttons to label an image as fish or not fish. The training you provide will teach AI to recognize patterns on its own. Let's get started. Now let us teach AI. This is not fish. This is fish. This is not fish. This is not fish. 17 billion pounds of plastic enter the ocean each year. You are programming or training AI. With each click, keep going. Fish. Fish. Not fish. Fish. Not fish. 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 Not fish. 80% of ocean pollution comes from land debris and is estimated to cost $13 billion per year. AI learns from your choices. If you make wrong choices, AI will repeat your mistakes. Keep training. Let's move on by selecting fish and not fish. And remember to select it correctly, so that AI will also be smart. Great work! The more data you provide AI, the more it learns. Keep training AI. Now let's continue. Now let's see if AI knows what a fish looks like. AI will analyze a random set of objects and label them based on your training. Let's go. Wow, it's identifying it correctly. Now let's continue. Based on your training, here are some objects that AI identified as fish. How did AI do? Wow, AI identified everything correctly. Wow, AI, good job. Click here to switch between objects identified as fish and not fish. You can train AI more or continue. Now AI has also identified all the garbage. Wow. So now let's continue. So far we trained AI to identify objects as fish or not fish. What if the training data was used to decide what belonged in the water? What would happen to other sea creatures? Let's watch. Oh no, it's not identifying it correctly. Did you notice that AI identified some sea creatures as not fish? So we have to train the AI more. While these sea creatures are not fish, they do belong in the water. AI only learns what we teach it. Let's train AI again. Let's teach AI to learn which objects should be in the water. No, yes, no, yes. In the ocean, plastic debris can harm fish, seabirds, and marine animals. Protecting seabirds and marine life is one of many reasons to keep the oceans clean. The more training data you provide, the more AI learns. Keep training. Yes, 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 no, yes. Marine plastic pollution has impacted at least 267 species worldwide, including 86% of all sea turtles. Keep training to teach AI. Do you think AI will now do a better job identifying what should be in the water? Let's watch. Oh no! Based on our training, AI has not found the correct sea animals. Look, there are two cans in the sea animals. So, what do you understand now? You need to train AI more. Oh no, our not fish also not correct. So, we need to train AI more. Now, let's run it again. Wow, now it identified correctly. Wow, that's great. And the garbage also identified correctly. So let's continue. Next is another video and let's watch what it is.
Machine learning is only as good as the training data you put into it. So, it's super important to use high quality data, and lots of it. But if data is so important, it's worth asking, where does training data come from? Often, computers are collecting training data from people like you and me without any effort on our part. A video streaming service might keep track of what you watch, then it can recognize patterns in that data to recommend what you might want to watch next. Other times, you're directly asked to help, like when a website asks you to spot street signs and photos. You're providing training data to help a machine learn to see and maybe even one day drive. Medical researchers can use medical images as training data to teach computers how to recognize and diagnose diseases. Machine learning needs hundreds and thousands of images and training direction from a doctor who knows what to look for before it can correctly identify disease. Even with thousands of examples, there can be problems with the computer's predictions. If X-ray data is only collected from men, then the computer's predictions may only work for men. It may not recognize diseases when asked to diagnose the X-ray of a woman. This blind spot in the training data creates something called bias. Biased data favors some things and deprioritizes or excludes others. Depending on how training data is collected, who is doing the collecting, and how the data is fed into the computer, there is a chance that human bias is included in the data. By learning from biased data, the computer may make biased predictions. This can happen whether the people training the computer are aware of it or not. So when you are looking at training data, ask yourself 2 questions. Is this enough data to accurately train a computer? And does this data represent all possible scenarios and users without bias? This is where you, as the human trainer, can play a crucial role. It's up to you to give your machine unbiased data. That means collecting tons of examples, often from lots of different sources. Remember, when you pick and choose data for machine learning, you're actually programming the algorithm using training data instead of code. The data is the code. The better the data you provide, the better the computer will learn.
So there we are ending today's video. Rest we are gonna do in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.